cracking, y'all? It's Gnosis. Back again. Today, we got one of my personal favorites from one of my favorite fighting game franchises. The main star of the King of Fighters, Kyo Kusanagi. How strong is he? Let's get into it.
おい、どうする？託されちまったぜ。
キングオブファイターズは俺たちだ。だな。キングらしくぶっ飛ばしてやろうぜ。
The King of Fighters, or better known as Kyo Kusanagi, the main character of the King of Fighters, is able to survive the collapse of a shattering alternate dimension identical to the main King of Fighters universe. This would also go for Iori as well, as terms of attack, potency, and durability. The fact of this being an alternate universe instead of a continent or a planet is that you can see the red mist from Orochi's influence over the universe when he is defeated. Also, you can see how the characters react with inside the planet, such as Terry, and how later on when he looks up at the red mist that was encompassing the outside of the imploding planet, which proves the fact that the universe was governed by Orochi and how he controlled the planet and the mist surrounding it. After he's defeated, it fades away, proving that it was outside of the planet over the galaxy and there in turn the universe. This is from the KOF game Sky Stage, which takes place after the Nets saga, which is canon to the main timeline. Now that that's out of the way, there's a little bit more. In King of Fighters 14, there's a villain named Verse who was manipulating space-time, and his goal was to quite literally destroy everything, more specifically the past, present, and future at the same time. Also, from the King of Fighters manga, which is canon, Nakaru states that Verse's power was so intense that it was creating warps in space and time, which was even the cause of bringing her into the main King of Fighters timeline, as she's from Samurai Showdown. That just goes to show you the raw power that Verse had. In SNK Heroines, Kukri traps multiple female characters in a pocket dimension that he created and maintains, and it is destroyed when he loses. Said pocket dimension also contains a star and an entire night sky. To add to this, Kukri states that he intends to fuse this pocket dimension with the reality of the main KOF universe, making it easily a universal feat. Though some may try to push back against this, SNK Heroines is definitely a part of the main KOF timeline. Yasuki Oda, the director behind KOF 14, has stated that SNK Heroines is canon. You also might try to argue that the characters don't actually scale to the feats that take place in the game. But the official art book states that Kukri traps the consciousness of everyone in the pocket dimension rather than their physical bodies, which is why everyone's endings are them waking up from a dream. And it's as I said previously, Kyo should scale to it via Kyo fighting Iori, who was trapped in Kukri's pocket dimension, and would scale and fight him like, you know, in KOF 15.
The essence of the Kusanagi style! Burn to a crisp! You sweating yet?
Now, let's move on to speed, which isn't very long. Kyo is relative if not above characters like Leona Hydern in base. In terms of speed, one of her main attacks is quite literally a ball of light that she can create out of nothing and doesn't require any time to manifest, called Baltic Launcher. Another example is from Ignatz from the Nets saga, who can literally create light barriers. Even the lower tiers such as Bao and Takuma in base can react to the zero laser headed towards Earth instantly. Even other regular humans such as Elizabeth Blantorch from the Ash Crimson saga, who can perform entirely light-based attacks, which all the other characters and the participants of the King of Fighters tournament should scale to easily. Though I could get into the infinite speed meta, the Ash Crimson saga's finale with Saki and Kyo canonically being in the fight with Saki and beating him, I'm not sure it's really reliable, so for now, we'll just stick to FTL to FTL Plus, to even MFTL King of Fighters.
Now we won't be interrupted. Let's put an end to this. Yagami.
As far as hacks go, Kyo has all the natural pyrokinetic abilities such as using fire, burning things alive, destroying things with his fire, etc. such as being able to engulf himself in flames, almost like the Human Torch, and able to use fire on the ground as a projectile almost. He can also create an entire pillar of fire, but something that's pretty unique to him, he's sealed Orochi, who needed 3 sacred treasures in order to properly seal him. But ultimately, Kyo's flames have sealing properties. And this is kind of confirmed and doubled down on multiple times throughout the KOF narrative, honestly. So ultimately, guys, I'm gonna have to call it. I'm going to say Kyo is Uni to Uni Plus, with FTL Plus to possibly MFTL Plus speeds. And his hacks go from pyrokinetic manipulation to sealing. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay geeky.